Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome if you are new. Today I'm going to be doing my updated everyday makeup drawer video. I do one of these pretty much every month. I think I actually skipped March and I don't know how, the month just kind of got away from me, but we are back with my April drawer. And if you're not familiar with the videos, basically I show you what I've had in my drawer for the past month or since the last makeup drawer video, and then I take you with me through my makeup to pick out some new products, and then we use a bunch of the products and do our makeup together. So that is what we're going to be doing today. If you are new here, my name is Blair. I do all kinds of beauty and makeup content here on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I hope you will stick around and subscribe to my channel. And let's go ahead and get into the video. I'll start by showing you my drawer from last month, and then we'll move into picking some makeup and doing this makeup look. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get started. Okay, so here is my drawer from the last time I did one of these videos. I guess I skipped the month of March. I feel like it's been a while since I've done one of these, so these are the products that I've been using. And a lot of these I've gotten a good bit of use out of, which I'm really happy about. Most of this random stuff up here won't be going anywhere. This is just stuff I use all the time. But everything else I kind of want to switch out, but I always like to show you what's been in here. I have some of my Project Pan items in here and some other things too. So I'm going to go ahead and put these things away, and then we will pick out some new products.
I can't figure out how it all comes down, how it all comes down. And when we all found out, we ran to your house.
All right, we're gonna pick out some new makeup for my drawer for this month. So we're gonna start with my concealer and color correctors. So last month I actually had in my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Vanish, but honestly I didn't even end up using this that much because I'm just constantly using the new Bobbi Brown stick corrector. So part of me kind of wants to put this in, but I feel like I use that too much. I kind of want to put this in actually. Just my Milani Supercharged Under Eye Brightening Tint. So this is not, it is a corrector, but it's not as much of a makeup-y kind of corrector. It's more of just an eye cream consistency with a peachy undertone to it. But it's a really good everyday makeup product, one of my favorites from the drugstore. So I think I might just do that for now, and then if I want something different I can always pull it out. But just for everyday makeup I really love this one from Milani. And then for a concealer, let's see, I'm trying to go for something I don't use all the time. Maybe we'll do the Rare Beauty concealer. I like this, but I haven't used mine in a little while, I feel like, so maybe we'll do that one. And I also kind of want to put these in. I never use these, and I have two of them. These are the Armani Luminous Silk Concealers. I can't really tell you why I don't use these. They're pretty, they don't give a lot of coverage, but again, for every day, that's kind of a good thing sometimes. So maybe we'll put those in too. All right, for foundation, I'm really into lighter coverage stuff right now. So I kind of want to do the L'Oreal Age Perfect Balm. I used this in a recent trying drugstore makeup video, and I was so impressed with this. I kind of want to keep trying it a little bit. So I think I'll do that one. and I usually try to pick two. I also have the original Age Perfect down here. Maybe I'll do this. I haven't used this Tower 28 in a little while either. And like I said, I'm kind of into really low coverage products right now. I don't know. I'm kind of in the mood to use this though, so I think we'll do this. This is a tinted sunscreen, but it actually has a good bit of coverage to it. So I think I'll do those two this month. Then we have primers and highlighters down here. Maybe instead of the Flawless Filter this time, we'll do the Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. I don't like this as much as the Flawless Filter. I know everyone says it's a dupe, and it definitely is similar, but I don't like it as much as my Flawless Filter, but I do think it's pretty. So I think maybe I'll do that this month just to use something different. And let's see, I think that's it for in here. Okay, and then down here I just have most of my powders and a little bit of skincare stuff and a few SPFs back here. I kind of want to keep my Kosas powder in since it's in my project pan, but I'll probably pick another powder to use. I kind of want to use this. I haven't used this in a long time. This is my Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette with the 3 powders in it. I used to use this almost every single day when I did my makeup, but I haven't used it in a long time. I don't know, I'm kind of in the mood to pull this out again, so I think I'll do that and leave my Kosas powder in as well. Alright, moving over here, we have brow products, mascara, and eyeliner. Let's see, I should probably switch up my brow products, but I just get so into specific things. It's kind of hard for me to switch it up, but let's see. Maybe we'll do the ColourPop Feather Effect brow soap. This one, I've actually hit major pan on this. I'm almost out of this, actually, so maybe I could possibly use this up or get close to it. So I think I might do that one. And then maybe I'll go back to my Dior pencil. I've been such in the NYX micro brow and the NYX pen phase with my brows, but I do want to use this up since I have it and it was expensive. So maybe I'll do that instead of my NYX. And then I also want to use up this MAC Shape and Shade brow pen. I'm not sure if you can even buy these anymore. This one is almost gone, and I've kind of gotten in the habit of using a pen with my brows. So I think I'll do that one this month. And then for a mascara, let's do Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. This is a good one. Definitely never talked about, at least not anyone that I watch, but it's a really good mascara. And then for my drugstore, I think I'm going to do this. This is a newer one that I just opened for my Flower Beauty video, the Warrior Princess. This was really good, actually, so I think I'll do those two for mascara. Maybe we'll do Barbarella Brown from Charlotte Tilbury for an eyeliner this time instead of my eye powder pencil. This is the one that's more of like a liquid liner look. So I'll put that in, and I think that is it for in here. Okay, then we have like lip balms, eyeshadow sticks, and random one and done kind of eyeshadows in here, and some more over here. I think I put this in last time and then I barely used it. The Bare Minerals Gin Nude eyeshadow and primer. I don't think you can even get these anymore, but I have 2 of them and I'd really like to use it up. So I'm going to put that back in and not use my other primers. I get in habits of using the same stuff all the time. All right, then we have lip products. This is probably my hardest drawer to pick from. I don't know why this is so overwhelming to me, but it is. Okay, I think I want to do Charlotte Tilbury Love Trap just to do something different. I've been wearing Iconic Nude a ton. And this one is kind of similar, but it's a little more of a rosy brown and not just a classic nude. So I think I'll put that in. Maybe we'll do NYX in the shade Beige. This is a really pretty nude, but it almost has a little bit of a radiance to it. Like I don't know how else to describe it, but it's really pretty. Haven't used it in a long time, but the color is really nice. I think I'll do those 2. And then lip gloss. You guys, my lip gloss problem is really getting excessive. Ooh, I kind of want to do the Dior Lip Glow Balm. I think this is Rosewood. Yeah, so this is the balm version of the maximizer and the lip oils that are so popular. But I kind of want to do that. And let's see. Maybe this. I haven't used this in a while. This is the Kosas lip oil, the wet lip oil in the shade Unzipped. It's just a really pretty light nude, but it's a plumping gloss, kind of similar to my Dior one that I love, or the Patrick Ta one. But yeah, let's do that. All right, then I have my larger palettes down here. Normally I go for a small palette just because they fit better, but I don't know, I might put one of these in. I kind of want to use my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk palette. I feel like this palette is so pretty, but it doesn't get a whole lot of love. I mean, obviously I wouldn't use these pink colors, these deep pinks on an everyday basis, but I feel like a lot of these other colors I would, and I feel like I don't use this palette enough, so I might stick that in this time. Then over here we have all of my blushes. Move this over a little bit. This is my probably my favorite category to choose from. Let's see. Oh, okay. I want to do the Blonzer from Bare Minerals because these are back in stock, you guys. You can buy these again. This came out, I guess, last summer, and they said they were limited edition, but they are now back, so you could buy this again. I love this blush. This is in Kiss of Pink, and one of my favorite blushes that I own. So I think we'll do that, and then maybe I'll put my Dibs stick in. So this has a blush on one end and a bronzer on the other end, but this would give me a cream blush and a cream bronzer. I think I'll do that one. Then I have bronzers down here, cream and powder. You know what? I kind of want to put this in. I've been talking about this lately. This is such a beautiful drugstore bronzer, the Neutrogena Healthy Skin. And it has a little bit of radiance to it, but it's not glittery or anything. It's just a really pretty, especially for summer, bronzer, even as eyeshadow. So I kind of want to put that in. Maybe even my Nudestix Bondi Bay stick just to have another cream bronzer option. This one is a little bit dark for me in the wintertime, but right now it will be a good color. So I think I'll do that one too. I have a few other lip products up here. I haven't been super into lipstick recently. I've been going more for glosses and just really lightweight things on my lips. Let's see here. Maybe we'll do one of my lifter glosses too. Yeah, I think we'll do just one of my Maybelline lifter glosses. This one is the shade Reef. It's just a corally pink. It'll be really good for this time of year, and I think that is going to be it.
I can't figure out how it all comes down, how it all comes down. And when we all found out, we ran to your house, we ran to your house.
Alright, I think I finally got everything back in here. I always rearrange things over and over and over and over and over and over until I like how it looks. But I did update a few of my skincare things over here. I kept my CeraVe Ultralight Moisturizing Lotion and added my Glow Screen from Supergoop. That's the lip plumper down there. Nothing really new back there, just my same eye cream, my e.l.f. lip exfoliator, and then I'm testing this out. I got this sample at Sephora of the Dr. Dennis Gross sunscreen. So I put that in there too. Then I have my complexion stuff. So I have the Tower 28 and L'Oreal that I picked out. And then I also put my Luminous Silk that's in my project pan in there. My corrector and the concealers back there. Then we have my bronzers, blushes, and powders in the Charlotte Tilbury face palette. I decided to move my eye stuff up here, and then I added my Naked 2 Basics since it's in my project pan. Then I have my lip and brow stuff, and then I moved my little essentials thing back here just with my tweezers, my eyelash curler, shadow switch thing, pencil sharpener, hair clips, just things that I use a lot. So that is the drawer for this month, and now we'll do a quick makeup look. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do quick everyday makeup look. I need to put on just a little bit of makeup today. So we'll do that with some of these products. I already did my skincare. The first thing I did want to use is the Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. And this is the shade Bare Light. As I said in the earlier clips, I like this product, but I don't think it's as good as the Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury like everyone has been saying. I do think it's pretty though. And it does give a similar look, just not. I like the Flawless Filter a little bit better, but we will use this today. And this, like I said, is the shade Fair Light. These do run pretty dark from what I've seen. So for me, the Fair Light is the best shade. I'm just gonna blend that in with this Bobbi Brown brush. This is the Full Coverage Face Brush. And as you can see, I mean, this product does give, like, I would say the tiniest bit of coverage, not very much though. This actually matches me better right now than it normally does because I have on a little bit of the Isle of Paradise tanning drops on my face, so if my face looks a little bit darker, that is why. I applied some of those yesterday and it adds some color to my face. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows, so I'm gonna use the ColourPop Feather Effect Brow Gel. And you can see I've used a bunch of this. I like it a lot. Very similar to the e.l.f. brow soap that I also like. This one I've had a little bit longer than the e.l.f. one, so I've used quite a bit of it. One thing I will say about these brow products is they're definitely a little tricky when you get down to the pan to get the edges, get the product off the edges. All right, I'm gonna let those kind of set down before I fill them in. So now I'm gonna go in with the Milani Under Eye Brightening Tint. I've talked about this so many times, but it's such a good everyday product when you wear minimal makeup. It's so nice. Honestly, for really quick makeup routines, you could really just wear this on its own if you have darkness under your eyes. And I'm just gonna use a Real Techniques shadow brush just to tap this in, and hopefully you can see on camera how like pretty and hydrating it is. I love this stuff. I feel like no one really talks about it, but this is definitely a really, really good drugstore product. All right, I think I'm gonna use the Tower 28 SunnyDays Tinted SPF. This has SPF 30 and it is 12.6% zinc oxide. I like this. I haven't used it in a little while. I did a full review on this back when it came out. I remember it surprised me because it gave more coverage than I was thinking it was going to. And then I'm gonna blend with that same Bobbi Brown brush that we used earlier. But as you can see, I mean, it doesn't give like a ton of coverage, but it definitely does give more than you might think for a tinted sunscreen. And this is the shade, let's see, 15 Melrose. And this is a pretty good match for me. For concealer, I want to use the Armani Luminous Silk. So I have two shades in this. I have the shade 5, which is one of the foundation shades that I own, and then I have the other foundation shade, which is 4. And I have them in the concealer as well. 4, I think, is a little more warm, a little more of a yellow undertone. And then 5 is a little more neutral. So I'm gonna take 5 under my eyes. If you've never tried this, this is a very thin, lightweight concealer. You're not gonna get more than, I would say, a light medium coverage out of this. Okay, and then I'm gonna take shade 4 because this matches my face a little bit better. Well, it typically does. Right now it might be a little bit light for me because I have this self-tan on, but I'm gonna add a little bit of that to my face. Okay, I'm gonna use my same brush. I kind of forgot about this brush. It was kind of hiding in my brush cup, but this is a really great multi-purpose brush. You can use this for foundation, concealer, cream bronzer, cream blush. You can do a lot with this brush. I can use this for concealer as well, so since I have it out here, I'm just gonna do that. All right, I think I want to use some of my Nudestix bronzer. This is in the shade Bondi Bay. And I feel like this will be a good match for me right now since I have on those tanning drops on my face. So I'm gonna get some directly on my brush and just kind of tap this on. You can draw this on too, but I always like how it looks a little bit better when I get it directly on the brush and then apply it. I just feel like you have a little more control. All right, I think I want to use just a little bit of my Neutrogena bronzer and just kind of lightly go over anywhere where we put that cream bronzer. I keep saying this, but every time I use this, I'm just stunned by how pretty this Neutrogena bronzer is. It blends so beautifully, and the color, especially for like summertime, is so good. For blush, I really want to use the Blonzer from Bare Minerals. This is Kiss of Pink, and like I said earlier, you can get these again. They're back in stock. If you're watching this during the Sephora sale, I know they were in stock on Sephora last time I checked. So you could get it with your discount, but look at this color. How pretty is that? And this, they said, was supposed to be like a blush bronzer. I personally still wear bronzer with it. I don't feel like it's the right tone to replace bronzer entirely unless you just really want a sun-kissed look. Then in that case, you could really just go all over with this, but it is the prettiest product and it has this glow. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Bring some on my nose, and I'm gonna take what's left up here. So good. And I think I am gonna apply some of my Kosas powder. That Tower 28 sunscreen is very dewy on your skin, so just keep that in mind. I usually do feel like I want to use a little bit of powder when I use that, mainly like in my T-zone area. And I use the shade Breezy in the Kosas powder. So I'm gonna quickly fill in my brows with my MAC pen. And like I said earlier, I don't think you can even buy this MAC brow pen anymore. This is the Shape and Shade brow tint in the shade Lingering. I feel like the last time I tried to link this, I couldn't find it anymore. But honestly, the NYX Lift and Snatch is better than this in my opinion. So if you need a new brow pen, I would suggest the NYX pen. I'll link it down below. Okay, I'm gonna quickly put on a little bit of this Bare Minerals Gen Nude eyeshadow. This is the shade Exposed. I used to use these all the time from Bare Minerals just as like my eyeshadow for the day, or sometimes just as a base. But I'm pretty sure the last time I looked, you can't get these anymore. I could be wrong. If you can, I will link it below, but I feel like they quit making these. Okay, let's use this Charlotte Tilbury palette. I'm not gonna use a ton of colors, but I'm first gonna go into this really pretty beigey matte. And I'm gonna put this in my crease, and I'm also gonna kind of bring it down onto the lid just a little. I'm gonna take a little bit of this like peachy color, like just a little bit with a more tapered shadow brush, And I'm just gonna add like the smallest bit of that to the outer corner because I don't want a lot of color. Just figured I'd use that peach since we used that Blonzer from Bare Minerals and it's kind of a peachy pink. And then I'm gonna take the kind of pinky shimmer down here with my finger, and I'm gonna add a little bit of that to my lid. It's mainly in the center. And then I'm gonna take the lightest shimmer, this really pretty gold champagne color, and I'm gonna put that in my inner corner and just a little bit in the inner part of my lid. Not much, just a tiny, tiny bit. And then I'm gonna take the shade we used in the crease and I'm gonna put that on my bottom lash line. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Coal pencil and I'm just gonna put that in my waterline, just in the outer half of my eye. And for mascara, I want to use the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. You'll see this is such a good mascara and I'm not sure I've ever really heard anyone mention it at all, but it's really good. It's very good for length, it's good for volume, and the formula is really good. It is not clumpy at all. So there's one eye with one coat and then nothing. It's really good. Okay, and then last for the lips, I'm gonna do Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. And then I think I'm just gonna do a gloss on top, and we're gonna do the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Reef. And that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I always love filming these everyday makeup videos. They're so much fun. I love when I have a new stash of products in here. It just really excites me. If you're a makeup lover, then you get it, you understand. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe and go follow me over on Instagram at simply.blair and TikTok simply.blair1. I will see you guys next time for another video. Remember, simply be you. Bye.